Hey guys, Steve Houston. I know I've been out of touch here for the last couple of weeks. We've been traveling and taking a little R&R time in the state of Florida, and where our other home is at, and soon to be more of a permanent home for sure. But I wanted to reach out to you. I had a lot on my heart lately, and I was just walking the beach today. If I pull my phone out, I know it's not great, but in terms of the quality or my focus, I can't hardly see the camera because the sun's so bright out here. But I just want to show you the beach here. Whoops, my hand's over the thing. See that? How bad that was? Beautiful, right? But here's the thing. I was thinking as I was walking here, all of you who are just getting started in this industry, the life insurance industry, you're not going to start here on the beach. You're not going to start here. I posted something on my band page today for our agents that, some people's some days, people say, someday I'm going to have that. Some people's someday I'm going to be on vacation. Some people I'll be able to walk on the beach on a Monday. Some people's some days are some people's every days. You realize that some people have the opportunity to live like this every single day, right? They've taken care of the income thing that's hanging over their lives, and so they don't have to report to work on a Monday. They're out here on the beach. They're enjoying their life. They're spending time with their dog like we are, right? They're walking on the beach. They're enjoying life. They're doing things that they were put on this earth to do since the money thing is now out of the way, right? And so some people's some days are other people's every days. And, all of you who are just getting started in this industry, as I said before, you're not going to start here. Look, there's a Sunshine Skyway Bridge way up in the building at Basket. I don't know if you can see it. It's way out there, right? Beautiful. I've been doing this business for a long, long time. Dreamed of being able to do these kind of things for most of my early start in my career, right? Failing time after time after time after time, trying to get started. Wrong IMOs, wrong coach, no coach. On my own, captive, non-captive, independent, broker, whatever, right? But I never gave up. And I want to talk to you about that a little bit today because I think that's important. I think maybe you'll get something out of it, right? But if you're considering this industry or you're restarting or you're just kind of looking around, it's not going to start here, okay? It's not going to start here, right? Can't see my camera. Or wherever. Maybe the beach is not your thing. Maybe boating is not your thing. Maybe fishing is not your thing. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's some mountains, whatever. Wherever you dream of spending your days and your nights in the future, this is not earned. This is not given. It's earned, right? You're going to start right where you're at right now. That's where your future starts. Learn to accept that. Life is a journey. It's a project in motion. To create, to carve out of this world the life that you and I dream of living. For our agency, we're looking for dream-driven people. We're looking for people that are looking for the same things that I'm looking for. The ability to own our income and own our life, to do things that we want to do every single day. Certainly going out and protecting families, making a living while making a difference is important. Right? But I don't ever want to have to do that 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week. That's why I'm building a business, right? So I would tell you, if you're getting ready to get in this industry, if you're just starting out, if you just signed the ICA, what motivated you to sign the ICA? What was the picture that you had in your mind when you signed the ICA or the contract or no contract, whatever it was that got you started when you applied for your license? Whatever the terminology is, right? So many different IMOs have so many different ways of talking about it, right? It doesn't matter. When you decided to get in the insurance industry, you saw something you could accomplish by the high commissions, the ability to build residual income, and the opportunity to build passive income. That's the picture I want you to have in your mind right now and post it on a wall somewhere, because you're going to need to hang on to that. Because this world is not easy. Success is not simple. Right? So think of the life that you dreamed of living when you were a child, just old enough to dream of the life that you wanted to live. The life that we see others living. Kind of like looking in the window, Christmas shopping, desiring what others have, or desiring that toy or that gift, that Rolex watch in that window of that jewelry store. Same thing. But you're not there yet. You're looking outside, you're looking in the window. Just know that we live in the land of opportunity. You can live the life of your dreams. You don't have to be going from job to job, asking or begging for a 37-cent an hour raise. That's a temporary place that many of us live. While it's not the destination, know that you can change it. Big if. Because a lot of people call me and want to, but they don't have a big enough desire to go through the failures, right? If you desire it and are willing to put the work behind the dream, it will not be given to you. It must be earned. And I think that's the key that you have to understand. Folks, I've had myself and my family living in a utility trailer. I'm not talking about an RV. I'm talking about a box trailer, 4 walls and a door. Sleeping in sleeping bags at a KOA park, cooking our food on an open grill. We were at the bottom of our lives, had lost everything in a former business. Total brick and mortar embroidery and silk screen business. And trying to make it as a brand new life insurance agent, that's the price that I and my family paid while I went back and forth to my office at New York Life, some 8 hours away. But the one thing no one can ever accuse me of is I had a dream of a better life. And I always believed that someone else could live their dream life. No one can ever accuse me of not having a dream or not being able to fail and not being able to be willing to pay the price. And if I can do it, so can you. Many of you come to this channel, you call me, you text me, you email me, wanting to know, hey Steve, what does it take to succeed in owning your own life insurance business? And even if you're the only agent in your business, in your agency, right? It's still an agency and you still own it. You're independent. No one's going to give you anything. You got to earn it. No different if you opened up a gas station, a Subway, McDonald's. You're just their first employee. Think about that. Think of it that way. Most of us think that the secret to success is found in the how-tos or with the IMO. I'm here to tell you today, big surprise, it's not found in learning a new skill at all. It's not found in the next IMO. While those things do matter and you need to give them some consideration, even if you get those things right, you can still be doomed to fail. It won't matter how much knowledge you have or, about the sales process. It won't matter how much knowledge you have about the product knowledge. For me, the first thing I had to do was to get my life heading in the right direction was self-development. Controversial, I know. Most of you don't place any value on association. You don't place any value on book reading. You don't place any value on watching motivational videos. And I'm telling you, you're wrong. I've heard it before. I don't need any motivation. That's the first and last thing that agent tells me before they quit. I think everybody needs to be picked up once in a while and be motivated to go to the next level. Life's tough. It's hard. Success is not for everybody. If it was, everybody be in our business, everybody be successful. They're not. In fact, 10% are successful in a big way. And I was so blessed early on to get involved in network marketing. I didn't make any money, but I gained so much more. Right? The focus on personal development, reading books, 15 minutes every day changed my life. By changing my mindset, it changed my life. Unfortunately, many of us operate from a position of fear. We're worried about this, we're worried about that. And I believe most of us are afraid to fail. Embrace it. That's how we learn. Embrace it. Failing does not mean you were not meant to be here. Think about it. For those of us who are parents or even tried to walk, and we all did, when our children are learning to walk and they fall down over and over again, do you pick them up and chastise them and tell them, hey, never try walking again. You were not made for walking. You were not made for walking. No, of course not. That's silly. They learn to walk by failing. We pick them up, we dust them off, we put them back out there, and we encourage them to try it again. If you're riding horseback, you get bucked. The first thing you do is get back on that saddle. Why is it we don't apply that teaching to our own lives? I found that by working with thousands of people over the years, that many of us put a cap on our own abilities. I believe that God gave us, each and every one of us, the ability to be and do all we can be and do. And I think much of this fear is generational. I believe we sell ourselves short based on what others tell us we can be and do. And we listen, even if unintentionally. We buy into excuses like my mother never had anything, my father never had anything, so I'm doomed to never have anything myself, or to accomplish any of my dreams because they didn't accomplish any of their dreams, right? I will never have any of the things I dreamed of when I was a child. Success is for others and not for me. I've heard it so many times, it makes me sick. And I believe that this is a lie, right? I used to have those same feelings. So my mentor once told me, Steve, you should stop buying what they're selling. You should stop listening to yourself and start talking to yourself and tell yourself how it's going to be. Spend less time listening and more time talking to yourself. Listen, life is only going to give you and I what we're willing to accept, period. If you're going to accept a job, a 9 to 5, that's exactly what you're going to get. If you're going to accept failure, that's exactly what you're going to get. If you're going to accept living in a trailer all your life and you want more, that's exactly what you're going to get. If you're going to live an hourly wage, trading your hours for a wage, basically becoming a slave to that boss, that's exactly what you're going to get. You cannot be satisfied. You've got to be willing to be bad for you good. You've got to be willing to fail. That is completely in our control. If you're going to if you're going to be afraid of anything, be afraid of these statistics I just shared with you in my last video. 63% are going to get to retirement and be busted, broke, and had to live with friends, family, or take government assistance. I've been around people all week long here, when I'm down here. You can't wait till they get the stimulus check. Give me a break. They can keep the stimulus check. I don't need it, don't want it. Right? I'm my own stimulus check. I can go out and carve up my income any day I want to. Get some leads, make some dollars, book some appointments, go protect some families, do something good for somebody, and get paid for doing it. Right? Those statistics, 29% are dead. Right? 5% out of 100 will actually make it. And will actually have enough money to retire and be self-sufficient when they retire. Please. Those things should scare the hell out of all of us. I'd rather take a chance on my own abilities, stay focused for 2-3 years on something I can control, right? Many of us over our lifetimes fail over and over and over again trying to succeed. You got to ask yourself, what do you get to lose? If you never step out of your comfort zone and go for your dreams, you're never ever going to have anything, and you have everything to lose. Ending up living a life of mediocrity and being in that 63% or worse. It's critical for me and you that we continue to work on ourselves. Those 6 inches between our 2 ears. My mentor used to tell me, he said, Steve, that you need food for your bodies and bread for your head. The bread being self-development. By focusing on personal development, right, I could start depending on me. I could start believing in me. I decided that I had to show up every day with some new disciplines and start trusting myself and my own abilities that I had to succeed, right? And I was destined to live the life of my dreams. One of the things I have decided to do starting today is to beat the sun up every day. I'm going to beat that sun up so I have a new discipline and control over my life. I heard Grant Cardone say once before that when the sun pops, I'm going to pop. So I'm going to get off to bed early, depend on myself, get up at the same time every day, and start my business. Look, if you get a hold of it, you know those Staples button that says easy on them. Get one. You can buy them on eBay or Amazon that you can personalize and put on there OB4. You get up every day and mash that button. I'm open for business. And do something to move your business forward every single day. The second thing many of us have to do is we have to clean up our environment. Meaning get rid of some voices in our head, possibly coming from our closest friends or even our family members. You've got to control what your mind and what others are telling you. If it's negative and not moving you closer to your dreams and goals for your life, get rid of it. If they're family members, visit them on a very infrequent basis. Stop listening to yourself and start talking to yourself. Quit hanging around people that are not where you want to be in your life. You become the average of the 5 people that you associate with. Association is so important, but you got to make sure it's the right kind of association. It can work for us, and we can work against us. For us to be where we want to be in life, we have to block out the negative thoughts. We have to block out the influences and surround ourselves with people that are where we want to be, that will challenge us. So, right? So today, join me. Step up and create new habits, new rituals. Put together a series of new rituals, things that you'll do differently. Change something, whatever they are, that you can repeat every day to kickstart your day. Something simple like getting up at a set time each day gives us a sense of accomplishment, that you did what you said you were going to do, right? You kept your commitment. You kept your word, first and foremost to yourself, which allows you to start building respect for yourself, and you start believing in yourself more. So when you go into a home, and maybe they'll believe in you the way you believe in yourself, right? And that translates into that family liking you, thinking they know you, and as a result, they will trust you, and a family will be protected. And you will begin to start a new belief in yourself, right? And the success will be evident. Success leaves clues. Well, I see Angela down there with, I can't know if you can see her right there. She's about right from I can't even see my finger on this glass here. Anyway, she's down there on the beach. I gotta get down to back to my family. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget the podcast. Angela and I are starting next week. How to work with your spouse and stay married, not divorced. I've been doing it for a long, long time, and I think it'll be valuable to everybody if you're working with a spouse, right, or a partner. So look at that. If you haven't already done so, mash the subscribe button and welcome to my channel. Hit that bell so you get instant notifications, and I'll catch you again. Appreciate you. I'm grateful that you're here, and thank you for supporting the channel. Leave me a comment, text me. My information is in the description. My cell phone number, my email number. You can text me or you can email me. Have a great day. Let's get out there and start some new habits. Be willing to fail. Be willing to be bad before you're good. It will not be easy, but it will be worth it. Bye-bye.